going on, everybody? My name's Danny Ferrari.
My name's Parker Ament.
And we are Excellent Sound, and we are back with another slapper of a video.
Is this part two?
This is part two, because you guys crush like goals. You guys see goals, you go and you reach them, and then you crush them.
You smashing goals.
Smash those goals, right? We said, hey, get 500 likes on this Neuro part 1 video, and what'd you do? You did it. And we said...
Ran straight through that fucking goal.
Right through it. Right through the fucking goal. Right through the fucking bam!
Whatever the fuck it is.
Right through it, bro. You guys are there, and we're here. We're paying our debts off real quick because it's the holidays.
Yeah, we're not even in debt anymore, dude.
No, dude, we're killing it, right? We're saving money because it's the Black Friday sale. It's almost over, everyone. It's almost over. It's going to be over on December 1st. So make sure you guys are all taking a look at our Black Friday sale on our website. If you haven't gotten a coupon yet, there's still time to sign up for our email list. We will most likely be sending out some more coupons before the end of the month. Obviously, Black Friday is going to carry through Cyber Monday as well. So December 1st, the sale will end for Black Friday Madness Crazy Extravaganza.
Buy some packs for your friends.
Buy some packs for your mom. Maybe she wants to produce.
Maybe your grandma.
Collab with your grandma. See what happens, okay? So we'll talk about the sales coming up in a little bit, but we want to make sure you know why you're here for this Neuro Part 2. We're going more in depth. We're diving in.
Okay, getting in close, dude.
Push me in.
Getting all the way in there.
We're diving in. We're diving. Scuba gear on.
Dive
Bam.
bombing.
You see this scuba gear on my head?
Scuba Steve.
See Parker? He's got
Scuba Steve over here.
Scuba Steve. He's got a spear gun. Show me your spear gun. There it is. Spear gun. Okay, so this is the sound. Oh, what is
God,
going
you're
on?
fucked now.
This is the sound that we're going to be showing you how to make today. We're going more in depth into neuro basses. This is more like a, I want to say a drum and bass type of neuro bass. Whoa.
Shit's fucking sick.
We're going to be using just Serum and stock Ableton, and then we're also going to go in and do a little bit of messing around with Portal, which you use a lot.
I use it a lot.
I've barely touched it, so we're going to have some fun. We're going to make some cool sort of neuro basses like this. The preset for this one will be in the description as well as the rack. It sounds like this by itself. And of course, we got this little macro, which will be nice and labeled by the time you see this video. Or not when you see the video, but by the time you download it. And we're going to talk about some other stuff going on in Serum here. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to make this from scratch because there are some key points that I want you to know when making something like this, okay? We're going to go over everything as far as the process, the mindset when it comes to making a sweet-ass neuro bass, okay? So far, sounds like a saw wave, but that's good because that's actually what we kind of want to rock with for a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bit bigger. That's what she said. And I'm going to throw in a little bit of a MIDI clip.
Double saw fest, dude.
Double saw fest. I'm liking F right now. Okay, so now I got a MIDI note, so I don't have to keep hitting notes, but I probably will do it anyway because I have OCD. All right, cool. That sounds lame. So, key component for this type of neuro bass is the filter and the saw waves. So, you can use different waves if you want. I like to use saw waves because, I don't know, I'm just basic. I'm just a basic pumpkin spice latte in my hand.
A saw, dude.
Take
just
a sip.
A saw, dude.
I'm a basic hoe.
Basic saw.
A basic saw, okay?
Sawda.
So, we got some saws. Let's just start with one right now. I'm going to turn this off. The first key component, we're going to be doing a little bit of macroage going on, which is going to be really fun. We're going to use this filter that I've been falling in love with lately, okay? This filter is a BN12. I like the HN12. It's one of my favorite high-pass filters, but I'm messing around with this BN12. This thing is sweet. It's a bandpass, right? And it also has a frequency like phase sweep, almost like the high pass. So essentially when you're making like a neuro bass type of sound, what I like to do is I want accidents to happen, right? The best music always happens when we have a mistake, right? If you smoke Nodge, go ahead and grab your Nodge pipe, cue the music. The best music is always made from accidents. The best sounds are always accidental. Mm-hmm. So what you want to do is you want to put yourself in a place to be able to make as many accidents happen as possible so that you can get ideas, right? So that's what the creative process is for us, and I think for a lot of people out there that are doing this on a higher level of professional, right? They're allowing accidents to happen, and when you allow accidents to happen, things happen that you wouldn't have even planned. And those things end up being the shit that you've never heard before, right?
Yep.
So using that same concept, right, we're going to do that with this Neuro bass right now. So I have this initialized patch with just the saw waves and, of course, this BN12 filter. So I'm going to put a triangle wave. I'm going to set it to off for now because I might change it later. I don't know. And I have it go both ways and just kind of have it sweep through. Go at half. That feels pretty good, okay? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put another one on the resonance filter. This one's going to be maybe at a different speed. Yeah, quarters. Why not? I'm going to go ahead and put this on the drive as well. And you know what? I don't even plan for this, but we're going to go ahead and use a sine wave, right? Boop. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on the frequency, and I'm going to modulate it back and forth. Put it maybe a little fast. That's a little too fast, probably. We're getting that super phasey sound already, which is super cool. Okay, now that that's going, let's go ahead and add some distortion and some OTT. So now we have all of these different LFOs kind of doing their own thing, going through this bandpass filter. That sounds pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and add a hyperdimension to get some spacage. It's a little phase. That's already sounding pretty cool. Maybe we'll put this one on trigger. That's the main one. Okay, now that we have that, let's go ahead and add this macro. This macro is going to be really fun. So what I want this macro to do, it's kind of like an all-in-one macro. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the master tune. So a lot of this stuff is just kind of dialing in, but if you kind of follow these steps, you'll get something similar and you'll be able to kind of make your own neuro bass. I'm going to set macro 1 to the master tune. So if I move this up to like 19, but have it go one way. Okay, you can kind of see it's doing some cool stuff right now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually, because when I pitch this up, I want the cutoff to go forward too, because I know that that frequency is going to sweep through. But I want it to go, sorry, I want it to go this way. Because I want to get that higher endness right there. So when I start it from the beginning, I'm going to go ahead and put it in mono and legato and always so we can get some other cool stuff with the portamento. And I'm also going to put this on the resonance just a little bit more. That's a little too wispy. Let's go ahead and bring that back down a little bit. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and put it back down. Now that we have that, let's go ahead and add some voices. Getting that super phasey sound that you would get in a neuro bass. Okay, so now we want to go ahead and create more points. Neuro basses are all about like basically little frequency points that are kind of just moving, and also to reverse little droopage, little beep. Diego, put it on the screen, little plumage, right? Little droppies to create like sort of like this, to create some interesting phases. So I'm gonna go ahead and add another EQ. And I'm going to go ahead and add some more notches. This is going to make it really talky, right? So if I move this, you hear that? So I want one. Let's go ahead and make another LFO, and let's make this one also a triangle. I'm going to make it kind of move fast, okay? That's kind of my thought process. Let's see what happens. Just like really, let's one little area. And I'm going to do the same thing over here, but I'm going to go ahead and turn this one down. Okay. And then let's go ahead and make one. Maybe we'll do like a big sort of round up, sort of half sine like this. And let's go ahead and put this on the frequencies. Let's go ahead and put it on this one as well. Oh, I did it on, wait, did I do a new one? No. Yeah, I guess I did. I put this one on. Sure, why not? Accidents happen. Let's rock with it. Right? Okay, cool. So now this is sounding pretty good. There's that super high resonance that I don't want. So let me adjust that a little bit. So it's probably this cutoff. And it's probably this LFO that's pulling the resonance up a little too high. Cool, that's sounding pretty cool. Now let's go ahead and add some more effect type stuff. We can get crazy with it. We can add like maybe a phase filter over here. And let's pull the EQ above. Or actually, you know what? Let's rock a MG low 12, right? Let's go ahead and add this to the cutoff, maybe. Is that the right octave? Yeah. Cool, so I can go ahead and add this and maybe add some more drive to it. And maybe this like slows down. You can do it like that if you want it more like whippy. Let's put it over here. Forgot what alpha I put on there. All right, there it is. I like it kind of moving fast. Let me put the same up. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and add a chorus too. That's pretty cool. And maybe a phaser. We're probably going to do this in Ableton by itself, but turn everything up so I can hear what's happening. Some of my best sounds I've made just like completely random, you know? And then now, essentially, that we have like kind of a cool sound going on, you can start getting a little bit more creative with these LFOs and kind of just like maybe changing up some of the rates. Put on triplets. That's pretty sick. Kind of basic, but maybe this one is faster or slower. You know, you're just kind of, we forget what they do. That's pretty cool. We can keep it in pitch. This is also a cool way to make growls. If you didn't already know, you can use a macro as like on a high pass filter and just kind of move that really fast that I can't do. But cool. I mean, I'm liking where that's going. Before we get into the processing, and let's go ahead and take it from that and start messing around with it a little bit more, we want to talk about the Black Friday deals that we got running on right now. Again, it ends December 1st, so make sure you see we got $50 off when you spend $200 or more. You got $25 off when you spend $150 or more. You got $15 off when you spend $100. You could read the rest. You can see that basically everything's on sale.
Got packs on packs on packs.
Packs on packs, racks on racks, presets on presets, samples on samples, stacks on stacks.
Stacks on stacks for sure.
Yeah, dude.
Look at all those packs, dude.
Look at all those packs. Everything's on sale basically on our whole entire website. We have our brand builders, our new pack that is a visual pack that came out, and we have that on sale because that is over $100. So you get 25. Sorry, yeah, you get $25 off. So you get it for $100 essentially.
Yeah, and the secret is, guys, you can actually bundle the bundles with all of the other packs.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
a really good strategy.
Triple banger bundles.
Okay, show them the triple bangs.
We got the triple banger bundles right now. Okay, we made a couple bundles for you all. We got Mid Temps and Cartels 1 and 2 and Rhythm Riot 1 and 2 and Dub Sauce. Those are both separate bundles that have their own discount applied to them. So you guys can also use those, mix and match with, getting to the price. That's its set price, so you can even save more if you wanted to. The idea is to get you all our packs. If you just already have a lot of our packs, don't worry. We have some coupons we're sending out, and of course, the $75 mark, you're going to save money on that as well if you didn't already get a coupon. And if you have a lot of our packs, most likely you got a really nice fat coupon that'll help you out.
Huge coupon.
That's how we're sending it out. We'll still send out more if you guys still want to get on the email list. Just make sure you sign up for it. It's just at our website. At the very beginning, you can just go ahead and put your email in. I think you have to do it anyway when you download this preset or rack.
Yeah.
So, if you guys want to get notified for all that stuff, make sure you're on our email list. But yeah, a lot of special stuff going on right now for Black Friday. And what else? Do we have anything else we're doing? I feel like, Technically House came out, guys. That's our latest pack. That's even on sale, right? We don't usually put our new packs on sale for at least 6 months, if it even goes on sale. But that one's on sale right now.
We're in the holiday spirit.
We're in the holiday spirit. We feel great. We got Hanukkah coming up. We got Christmas. We got Kwanzaa. What else is there?
This is
Can't
the
say their
holiday
names.
season, dude.
Yeah.
All month.
Yep.
All month.
Don't sing a song. We'll get copyrighted. So yeah, make sure you all check that out. Let's go ahead and jump back into the video. Let's go ahead and keep messing with this. That's super sick so far. I mean, you could call that a day if you wanted to. But let's go ahead and get a little bit more experimental. This is how we're expanding on essentially the Neuro that we made last time. If you guys didn't see that video, it's right here in my hand.
Boom.
Boop.
Right there.
Right there. Right over. Now get out of here. You throw it out like a Frisbee.
Toss it.
Okay, so if you didn't see that video, check it out. But that's our part one. We made like a little helicopter type Neuro. This one's, like I said, more of like a drum and bass, Neuro funk type Neuro. So now we're going to go ahead. We didn't have any processing in the first video. We just kind of left it stock. So with this one, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit more processing. I'm going to bring this rack in, okay? I already made it, so I don't feel... Or should I make a new one?
No, just go through the rack, dude.
Okay, so what I have here is a rack. You can follow along at home. This is in the download description as well. But essentially, the main part of it is just more effects, phaser, OTT, saturation, and reverb if you want. But really is this EQ that's happening. So what's really great about these little EQs here, essentially what you can do is you can set these little notches like so, like I have here. And you can go ahead and macro the frequency. If you put it on a, is this a bell, right, Parks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you put it on a bell, let's go ahead and we'll do one more for the fuck of it. Why not? Okay, let's go add another EQ. And this one, I'm going to have these ones be like more like reverse, like so, little droopies. So make a little droopy like so. And then you're going to go ahead and just pull the Q up. Pull the Q up and pull the gain down. And I'm going to go ahead and touch, once I'm on this notch right here, I can touch the frequency and I can say map to macro 1. And I'm going to go ahead and make a second one like so. And I'm going to go ahead and make this one go down. This is kind of creating more like a phase type of sound. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing, map to macro 1. And then if I pull up my mapping right here, you can see that now I have these both mapped. So, but look, see how they're moving together? We don't want that to happen. So what we need to do is we can change the range of one of them like so. So now that I changed the range, you can see them starting to kind of move. And then maybe invert the range of it so that it goes the opposite way.
That's huge. I didn't know about the inverting.
Yeah. And then I can adjust the range from here too as well. So let's go ahead and adjust some of these. We're just randomness. I like it down at the bottom there. That's pretty cool. Okay, now that we have that, I mean, after that, like I said, it's just pretty much basic processing. Let's go ahead and start playing around. Let's go ahead and record maybe a little something like a... We could do the same thing that we're doing in Serum. So let's go to show automation on macro 1. And I'm going to go ahead and just use some of the shapes that they kind of have. Do they have random? They do. Bam, oh no, it's not random. I could just go ahead, and I can also record myself turning the knobs and everything. But I think I'm gonna make some interesting shit.
You could even draw it in, right?
Yeah.
With the pencil.
You could draw it in, essentially, yeah. Right, and then if I wanted to, right, I can go into Serum, and I could configure macro 1, or just touch it, and also map some of that out, right? Like maybe I want it to do like your standard sort of pitch, right? Like your kind of rising fall pitch like this. Right? It's kind of more like this, actually. You can go 12. Right, you could do that if you wanted to. But I think what we're going to do for now is we're just going to go ahead and resample that. The best way to get ideas is just throw out a long MIDI note like so. Well, let's just go ahead and just show them, right? We can just do this. Make sure you have the plus sign initiated, and I think the automation lane too. You don't need to have that, but it's fun to watch. Wait, do you have to have this thing on? I forget.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta have that.
That's to record it.
That's to record the automation. The plus sign, we forget what that shit means too, but fuck
Plus
it.
is override.
Override. There we go. So now that we got this, you can even put this onto another macro into here if you don't want to have to open up Serum again. Like you could essentially go like, okay, let's go ahead and map this to. I'd have to put it into instrument rack to do that, but you can essentially map it to a macro in Ableton as well if you wanted to just mess with it. So let's go ahead and. So let's go ahead and just hit record. We're going to keep that one because I think we're going to work with that one. Maybe I'll do this macro. You can just get different types of stuff that way, and it records all of it here. You can see it recorded all our automation here. You can get some different stuff there, so you can just kind of go through. And then you can maybe adjust this down if you wanted to. You know, you can delete some of these points right here. Like, okay, I don't need these. Let's say I liked that. And it's the same thing with the macro. So you can kind of see how you can get really, really creative with this, just letting things kind of happen. But now that we have this, I wanted to resample this because I'm kind of feeling it. Maybe this will give Parker a chance to talk about some of your stuff in Portal. Cool. So we went ahead and resampled that. We're going to go ahead and give you, if you don't have Portal, we definitely recommend checking it out by Output. They make great stuff. Shout out Output too. We have one of their desks and of course their whole bundle. So sponsor us.
We're always getting all the new stuff from them. Well, they're awesome.
Yeah, we know a couple people over there. They're good people. So check out Output. Portal is pretty sick. So let's go ahead and turn on Portal. It's essentially, it's just giving you more effects with LFOs on it is really what I figured out what it does. For my understanding. So I have it set up on this track as it is. I'm going to go ahead and get out of automation. And what I could do is it's stock. I can go ahead and start messing around with this. This is an XY, kind of like you see in like a phaser or a flanger in Ableton. But you see it's kind of muting it with, it's kind of muting it from that point. So I like to go through the presets personally. Some of the ones that I found that was kind of fun were like the glitchy ones. That one sucks. Stretch and smear might be cool. Get some really weird shit. I forget the one that I was really messing with. Start here. What are all these? You can just allow for accidents to happen. If you click this tab, you can also mess around. These are their LFOs right here, essentially, is what's happening. They're kind of doing the same thing we're doing, right? A little bit more randomness and different types of effects going on. What was the run that I really, really like? Let's try, sound design.
Yeah, the sound design ones are sick. The rhythmic ones are sick.
Whoa. I like this mode better because then you have access to this. Let's go through. Oh, that's like a grain delay. Let's pick a good one. Let's try pitch pivot. That's cool. What's
some really good one shots out of these?
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point. Here's some rhythmic stuff. Yeah. There's some cool stuff you can do.
And the reverse button is really good too.
It's reversed right now. Oh. What's up, Eliminate?
Chop. Some fucking simple delay, dude.
So yeah, you can mess around with a ton of stuff in here. Also, too, if like we put a bunch of effects on ours already, so it's kind of doubling the effects. So you probably want to do one or the other. But let's go ahead and play with maybe a couple more. I like this rhythm one. This one's pretty cool. Let's try. I know stretch and smear is cool. It's got to be.
Yeah, this one's the crazy one.
Oh, that's cool. It's restarting every time. So actually, it might be even better for us to put it on the MIDI. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
So then we can allow more randomness to happen, maybe. Let's go ahead and save this because this is a sick little neuro shot right there. I'm going to move these out of the way. I just want stuff to... I'm going to go ahead and delete this, actually. Oops. I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to record some random shit with Portal. Okay, let's go ahead and put the keyboard back on. Oh, so much delay. Takes a minute to load. A lot of processing going on. Let's try maybe guitar and keys. Yeah. I don't want it to be too like crazy. Well, that was kind of cool for a second. Wow. Just even that delay.
Yeah, you can take that and do a lot with it.
So yeah, that's just one idea, essentially what you can do to make this even more fun. I definitely recommend checking out Portal. Some other stuff that you can use, like when we make those like weird neuro glitches, we can show you how to do a video for that if you want to see that next. Let's hit 2,000 likes on this video if you want to see us do like a neuro glitch. Neuro glitches would be like, I could show them an example what a neuro glitch is if you don't already know what the hell we're talking about. We've made a bunch of them in our pack, but it goes into a little bit more processing. It's just one over and over. Just weird sounds like that. If I type in neuro mid-temps. Mid-temps has a bunch of them. If you guys don't have mid-temps, you need these type of neuro basses. That's like a little bit more standard. That.
Yeah, like...
You know, you can get real creative with that stuff. That one's sick. Yeah, so if you guys want to see that, 2,000 likes, and we'll do a part 3. We did a part 2 so quick. Hopefully you guys want to see more sound design series type of stuff like this. We sure enjoy doing it. We got some more production stuff coming up. Check out our Twitch channel. We're starting to stream on that too if you haven't. Link will be down in the description as well. We're going to be doing a lot more live streams. 2021 is going to be a big year. We got a bunch of stuff planned. Packs on the way. More stuff. More content.
Yeah, let us know if you guys want a neuro pack too.
Yeah, if you think that would be cool.
That sounds like a freaking dope-ass pack. You know?
We could do it all in Serum. We can include these crazy racks or something, you know?
Yeah.
If you guys want to see that, let us know too. Also, you know, again, A lot of stuff coming up for 2021, so make sure you guys are on top of the email. We're going to be informing them all first. And, of course, before even them, our patrons, that people that support our channel that get exclusive content as far as serum presets, sounds, and project files from our remakes and our own personal ones are going to be getting a lot of content before anybody. Coming up soon, we're going to be doing exclusive stuff. We already do exclusive content for them, but we're going to be doing more exclusive types of tutorials and stuff like that, so make sure you join that up.
Yeah, there's like a feedback tier on Patreon. There's the YouTube Legacy tier. There's also a VIP tier where you guys get a ton of exclusive stuff that we don't even show on here. So it's worth checking out, definitely.
Make sure you guys check that out, and that helps us out a lot. Shout out to these patrons raining down on us right now.
Raining patrons.
Where's my umbrella? There it is.
Bouncing patrons off.
Patrons are bouncing off. Are we going to catch one? Maybe a rain trap? Oh, there it is.
Get it.
And you can just be that person right there if you're a patron too. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Everybody just wants to be on the videos.
Might be you this time, maybe not.
Maybe.
So yeah, help us out. It definitely helps out the channel. We always just want to give back regardless. So if you guys want to help out too, that's cool. We appreciate it. If not, no worries. Grab your free shit and dip. We don't care.
Yeah, man.
Downloads in the description. We got tons of free stuff on our website. And 2021. Stay tuned for some big announcements, not necessarily sample pack stuff, but more stuff with XLNT as far as what's going on with me and Parker that we're really excited about, our own personal stuff that we're going to be showing you very, 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 very soon. So thank you all so much. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not. Like the video, comment, do all that stuff. All that stuff helps. And we'll see you in the next one. Yeah. Until then.
Thank you guys for the support.
December 1st, Black Friday sale ends. So make sure you're jumping on that. We'll see you next time.
See you later.